One more clip I want to look at with you today. Without making fun of anyone, one of the things we've been talking about this week and last in the context of the midterm elections, when doing interviews like our correspondent Luke Beasley did at a Trump rally over the weekend, we have talked about, we're not joking here, this is serious. We've talked about how difficult it can be to distinguish what is a cult member who has been brainwashed, what is an ignorant person, and what is a mentally ill person. When someone says, I think JFK Jr. is alive and is the president right now, is that something that you believe because you're part of a cult? Is that something you believe because you just don't realize the truth about JFK Jr. and when he was killed and how? Or is that something you say because you're mentally ill? Or is it all three in some combination? The epitome of this Venn diagram is a tour called Reawaken America. Eric Trump, one of Donald Trump's children, has been a regular attendee at these events. This is a little clip from right before Tuesday's election where they are striking the ground with imaginary arrows to call upon God to win the midterm elections for them.
How many believe we're going to have a victory on Tuesday?
Yeah.
So come on, let's give a victory shout. Let's strike the ground and let's give a victory shout on the count of three. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So here we go. Get your arrows out and just go strike.
And strike and strike.
Strike. Strike. Come on, keep going. Strike. Come on. Strike. Come on, strike the ground. Strike.
They've got the band and everything, huh?
Strike. Come on. Come on. Strike. Strike.
Ooh, this is, I'm cringing. I'm really cringing.
Come on. Come on, sing strike. 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 Come on, victory, 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 victory.
Okay. Where is this on our Venn diagram? Where is this on the Venn diagram of cult brainwashing, simple ignorance, and mental illness? I think it's a very difficult question, and I think it's an interesting question. It's not about making fun of these people. Now, you know why it didn't work, right? You know why Oz lost and Fetterman won. I was striking with imaginary arrows against Oz, and it just canceled it out. I did it so correctly and accurately. I'm kidding, but that's why this is all so insane. I don't know the answer. I genuinely don't know the answer. I don't know whether we say this is a form of mental illness and delusion, whether these are just folks who have been brainwashed, or whether they ignorantly believe that striking the ground with fake arrows affects election results. I do not know. But Michael Flynn and Eric Trump regularly participate in these events, and the interplay, the blending between sort of elected officials, although Eric Trump isn't an elected official, but political individuals, and these types of extreme religious events, there is no fine line between them anymore. They are together. The American right-wing political establishment and the extreme, I think these are evangelical folks, evangelical right-wing establishment have blended into one, and that's where we are. It's really scary stuff. Let me know what you make of it. I used to say, find me on Twitter. Twitter is increasingly unusable because of what's going on. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you're following on Twitch. Make sure you've liked us on Facebook. I want to hear from you. Where is this on that spectrum or circle or triangle of ignorance, cult brainwashing, and mental illness? Let me know what you think. You've heard me talk about the accounts we've had hacked. It's a horrible experience. It can happen to anyone. Look up the stats. If it hasn't happened to you yet, it may at some point. Protecting yourself against scammers online can get complicated. Our sponsor, Aura, is the all-in-one solution that I now use to keep accounts safe. Aura scans the dark web for your personal info, emails, passwords, social security numbers, immediately alerts you if anything is found, helps you fix the problem. You also get alerts about suspicious credit inquiries. Aura automatically requests the removal of your information from search engines and data broker sites, and Aura protects all of your devices from malware with its state-of-the-art antivirus. And Aura also helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices with very simple, easy-to-use parental device controls. You can try Aura free for 2 weeks at aura.com/Pacman. Your login credentials might already be floating around. It takes only a few seconds on Aura to figure that out. And think of all of the other useful things you'll discover during the 2-week trial. The link is down below.